All black everything.
Thank you very much for being here. But before I start tonight, I just wanted to read a brief statement that I prepared. I denounce anti-Semitism in all its forms. And I stand with my friends in the Jewish community. And that, Kanye, is how you buy yourself some time.
Buy yourself some time, nigga.
I gotta tell you guys, I've probably been doing this 35 years now.
Yeah.
And early in my career, I learned that there are two words in the English language that you should never say together in sequence. And those words are the and Jews. I've never heard someone do good after they said that.
That shit is so simple. This is why the Chappelle the GOAT, man. Like, just say two simple words, you can never say together. The and Jews, nigga. But my advice to Ye, real quick, I see he out here talking about his mom was sacrificed, God rest Donna West, Dr. Donna West. Yeah, you gotta get low, bro. They gonna try. They got Michael out of here. They got Prince out of here. They got a lot of our greats out of here. I ain't gonna say who they is. I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist, but nigga, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Gotta lay low, yeah. You gotta lay low. I don't want to see happen to you, man. But hey, Chappelle, he's giving it real, like, nigga, do things that never work out. When you say put two words together, the Jews ain't gonna work out for you that good. But let's get straight back to it.
Kanye's gotten into some scrapes before. Normally when he's in trouble, I pull up immediately. But this time I was like, you know what? Let me see what's gonna happen first. I just want to see where this is gonna go. I can't even remember how it started. Vaguely, I remember it started with a tweet, strange tweet.
Yeah.
It was like, I'm feeling a little sleepy. Give me some rest, but when I wake up, I'm gonna go DEFCON 3. Jews.
Jesus, yeah.
And then he just went to bed. I was up all night worried.
What?
To the Jews.
You gonna do what?
I grew up around Jewish people. I have a lot of Jewish friends. So I'm not freaked out by your culture. I know a little bit about it just from hanging around. Be like, yo, let's go out after school tomorrow. They'll be like, we can't go out. It's Sha-Na-Na tomorrow. I'll be like, where?
Sha-Na-Na? What?
What is Sha-Na-Na?
Sha-Na-Na.
I had so many questions. Why do some of your people dress like Run DMC? Kanye woke up from that nap, he went right to work.
Oh, shit.
Ago, I'd seen him on a podcast called Drink Champs.
Shout out to Nor.
And it was an amazing appearance. Noriega and them were there, the rappers that I love, and they all had their gold chains and stuff on. And Kanye said, only millionaires wear chains. They said, what?
What?
He said, I'm a billionaire. Billionaires don't wear their money on their body. I took my chain and I said, oh, snap.
That's a fact. That's a fact. See, that's... I forget who starred. You said that in front of me. That's always been a trope. I forget who said that shit. But it's just like, real niggas that got money don't never wear their money. Like, you never know they got money who niggas that really got money. You know what I'm saying? Like, like white people, you could be at a Starbucks, you could be at a Wawa, shout out to the Northeast niggas, East Coast niggas. You could be anywhere. You could be right next to a billionaire, a white billionaire. You never know because they don't never wear their money. That's something that we got to learn how to. It's dope to have them fresh and stuff, but usually we wearing white people stuff. We got to wear our own stuff. I'm just saying, we got to get out of that mentality, man. People that are really rich don't look like they rich. Say that shit. Put in it. Listen to 444. Listen to OJ. Come on, Jay gave the knowledge. It's funny they go on Jay because he said some things that were considered anti-Semitic. I'm not snitching. It's in the But it's like it's interesting who they decide to go at. I'm just saying, but go ahead.
It was a good appearance. It was fun and funny.
Yep.
But when he woke up, he went on Drink Champs again. This time, he was on one. He was mad about something.
Right.
He said, I can say anti-Semitic things, and Adidas can't drop me. Now what? Adidas dropped that nigga immediately.
Immediately. Yep.
Ironically, Adidas was founded by Nazis. And they were offended.
Interesting.
Yes, the students surpassed the teacher. It's a big deal.
Big deal, man.
He had broken the show business rules.
Yeah.
Is this a rule?
Before we go any further, I'm probably not gonna pause it much after this. I saw a lot of headlines saying Dave goes out, yeah, Dave goes out, yeah, he goes out Kyrie. First of all, if you know Dave Chappelle, if you know his history, if you know what he's not going that, yeah, he's not gonna go at Kyrie. But this is what the media does. Even our own black, quote unquote black media, which isn't a thing because you don't own none of our publications, but it's like this is what the media does. They create chaos and profit off of niggas' pain. This is what they do. Even our own people profit off each other's pain. You got to be smart. You got to read and actually watch the clips, actually read the articles, and actually have your own thinking. That's what Ye said in many interviews. Dave said the same thing too, because media, man, they are our worst enemy, man. For real, they create this whole. But let Dave Chappelle get back to the jokes. We don't get. Yeah. Let him talk.
Rules of perception. If they're black, then it's a gang. If they're Italian, it's a mob. But if they're Jewish, it's a coincidence, and you should never speak about it.
Run that back for me, Dave.
Because it's a rule. You know, the rules of perception. If they're black, then it's a gang. If they're Italian, it's a mob. But if they're Jewish, it's a coincidence, and you should never speak about it. Kanye got in so much trouble, Kyrie got in trouble.
That's a fact. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Kyrie Irving posted a link to a movie that he had seen on Amazon. No caption on the post, nothing like that. But apparently this movie had some, I don't know, anti-Semitic tropes or something. It was some weird title like From Hebrew to Negro or something.
Hebrew to Negro.
And the NBA told him he should apologize, and he was slow to apologize. And then the list of demands to get back in their good graces got longer and longer, and this is where, you know, I draw the line. I know the Jewish people have been through terrible things all over the world, but you can't blame that on black Americans. You just
can't do it.
You just can't.
You can't do it.
You know what I mean?
You can't.
Thanks to the one person that's
back. Like you scared to say it. I'm sorry, man. This is gonna be a long video. I'm sorry if y'all look for me to just. It's like, nigga, y'all. It's what Malcolm X said. I just happened to have this on today. I wasn't even planning on doing this today, but it's like the media will have you loving the oppressors and hating the people that are oppressed. It's like you make us black folk the face of oppression. It's like, how you do that? Are we the ones oppressed? But you make us the face. Kyrie, Kanye, or whoever, Farrakhan, us the face. It's like, what? Y'all blame us, but we the ones that y'all. But we can't say y'all, right? Because it's just coincidental that certain people of certain, backgrounds do certain things. It just so happens. It's just coincidence. It's just coincidence. But then they make us to be the bad guy. Look, funny how that works, right?
Fair punishment would be you should just post a link to Schindler's List and y'all write your own captions.
Run that back, yo.
The one person that said a fair punishment would be you should just post a link to Schindler's List and y'all write your own captions.
Genius. Genius. Genius.
Kyrie Irving's black ass was nowhere near the Holocaust.
Facts.
In fact, he's not even certain it existed. saw one news pundit screaming about Kanye. She said, mental health is no excuse for that type of language. Yes, it is, bitch. You'll kill somebody if you're mentally ill. Listen, okay, I don't think Kanye is crazy at all. I think he's possibly not well.
Jeez, I like that.
I've been to Hollywood.
Yeah.
I don't want y'all to get mad at me. I'm just telling you. I've been to Hollywood. This was just what I saw. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of Jews. Like a lot. But that doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? Black people in Ferguson, Missouri, doesn't even run the place.
Yo!
I could see if you had some kind of issue. You know what I mean? You might go out to Hollywood and your mind might start connecting some kind of lines, and you could maybe adopt the delusion that the Jews run show business. It's not a crazy thing to think. Mm-hmm. But it's a crazy thing to say out loud in a time like this.
Yep. So you see niggas in force.
Midterms are over, and it's crazy climate. And I gotta tell you, I feel like this midterm is like all of humanity depends on it. And it's an ominous sign. The most ominous sign of the midterms, I believe, would be Herschel Walker, who I don't want to speak badly of because he's black. But I have to admit, he's
not well.
He's observably stupid.
What?
Even when he's not talking, his mouth be open a little bit like. He's the kind of guy that looks like he thinks before he makes a move on tic-tac-toe.
It's like this is what they vote. See, this is crazy. The world we live in, man. This is the type of people they vote for when it's black politicians, man. Like I forget what the nigga Herbin Kane, something like that. Herb Kane. I know. Rest in peace to him. But rest in peace to him. Ben Carson, Herschel Walker. Like that's what they think of us. Now I'm not trying to put down another black, but come on, man. They're not all there, bro. They're just not. They're not fully educated on certain matters, bro. It's clear. And have emotional intelligence. And are connected to all of society. What's really going on. They're just not. Right? But that's who gets elected. Right? To the highest of offices. Yeah, we got our governors and the mayors but like, it's like, how you vote in a Herschel? It's the same thing for a Trump. Like, how you voting a nigga never told public office, never done anything for anybody, but you say that he could be the leader of the free world? How? Like, it's like, how do y'all continue to do this time and time again? I don't get it. And I hate to say it, a lot of the Midwest, and I think the problem with that is a lot of the Midwest are disconnected from the world, man. They got their own farms and their own land and their own communities. They are disconnected. That's why New York, Florida, California, there's a reason why it's a blue type of state because it encompasses all cultures. You got to interact with everybody. You can't go up and not interact with a Asian, a white, a black, a Jamaican, an African, a Jew. You got to interact with all sizes, all types, all races, all. But a lot of the people in the Midwest, man, they just enclosed in their own world and they disconnected from all different type of cultures, so they don't really understand like what's really going on, like what's really happening out here. So yeah, they're gonna vote a Trump in like he gonna save the world because he richer and he told us that like a salesman. Ironic, right? And Herschel Walker, he's a former football player. He played good. I remember him on the Eagles. I'm gonna vote for him. It's like, really, nigga? But that's down south. That's Midwest. Is what it is. We're like, come on, man. Like, there should be no way. There has to be certain standards you gotta have to be a politician, man. It seems like there are none. How you can be a president and never hold public office? That's the type of stuff like I don't understand. You can buy your way into a presidency, man. You can buy your way into a politician. This is all capitalism. This ain't about freedom. But let me get back to Chappelle before this can take it down. I'm sorry, go ahead.
And I'm watching the news now. They're declaring the end of the Trump era. Now, okay, I can see how in New York you might believe this is the end of his era. I'm just being honest with you. I live in Ohio amongst the poor whites. A lot of you don't understand why Trump was so popular, but I get it because I hear it every day.
What they say?
Very loved. And the reason he's loved is because people in Ohio have never seen somebody like him. Mm-hmm. He's what I call an honest liar. Well, I'm not joking right now. He's an honest liar. That first debate, I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen a white male billionaire screaming at the top of his lungs, "This whole system is rigged," he said. Across the stage was a white woman, Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama, sitting over there looking at him like, "No, it's not." I said, "Now, wait a minute."
Wait a minute now. Yeah.
That's what he said. And the moderator said, "Well, Mr. Trump, if in fact the system is rigged, as you suggest, what would be your evidence?" You remember what he said, bro?
What he said?
He said, "I know the system is rigged because I use it." I said, "God damn."
That's yeah.
Then he pulled out an Illuminati membership card, chopped a line of cocaine up, and
Jesus.
no one ever heard someone say something that true. And then Hillary Clinton tried to punch him in the taxes. She said, "This man doesn't pay his taxes." He shot right back. "That makes me smart."
That's yeah.
And then he said, "If you want me to pay my taxes, then change the tax code. But I know you won't.
Right.
Because your friends and your donors enjoy the same tax breaks that I do."
Yep. Yeah.
And with that,
I said it's
my
over.
friends,
It's over.
the star was born. No one had ever seen anything like that. No one had ever seen somebody come from inside of that house, outside, and tell all the commoners, "We are doing everything that you think we are doing." Inside of that house.
He's gonna see some stuff you never seen before.
They just went right back in the house and started playing the game again. My friends, the star was born.
Man.
No one had ever seen anything like that. No one had ever seen somebody come from inside of that house, outside, and tell all the commoners, "We are doing everything that you think we are doing." Inside of that house. They just went right back in the house and started playing the game again. The Democrats were sore losers. I'm a Democrat. I'm telling you, as soon as he won, they started saying all that he's colluding with Russia. He's colluding with Russia. It was very embarrassing as a Democrat. But as time went on, we all came to learn he was probably colluding with Russia. I even look at his wife different now. His wife is beautiful, no question about it, but she looks like the kind of chick that James Bond would smash but not trust. Why you got all them documents in his house? What is this?
Right.
This guy that's famous for not reading his press briefings. Now all of a sudden he got 10,000 documents in his house and he can't even read them.
Fast talk. Facts.
I've been fired from jobs many times in my life. And I will be very honest with you. Sometimes I was fired. I stole things from the office. Staplers, computer mouses, all kinds of stuff.
Right.
But you know what I never stole from work? Work. War in Ukraine brought it all into focus. And lucky for everybody in the Western world, the Ukrainians are way better fighters than we thought they'd be. I mean, these guys, they're doing good. They killed 10,000 Russians the first week of the war. Even the Vietnamese were like, "God damn, that's some good numbers." This is before they had weapons. Before we started sending them weapons, they was killing Russians with things you can find around the house. That whole country, Ukraine, is littered with traps like Home Alone. They was stepping on bricks. How is Russia losing to the Ukraine? That would be like America losing a war to Colorado. Now the midterms are over and everybody's awake. These new whites, man, they're like the whites. They're like newborn babies. Just woke up. Everything white people are mad about, we've been on that.
Right.
Man, I can't feed my family. Black people like, we've been on that.
Facts.
We can't trust the government. We've
Been on that.
Man, we should dismantle the FBI. Word to Martin Luther King, bro. We've been on that. Nobody listens to me. When I tell these jokes, you ignore me. My first Netflix special, what did I say? I said, I don't want a sneaker deal, because the minute I say something that makes those people mad, they're going to take my sneakers away. And the whole crowd was like, ha, 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 ha. When they see Kanye walking around L.A. barefoot with his chain out.
A thing, it's almost over about a minute, roughly over a minute. Something I'm never going to forget, Ye said, right when my Dark Twisted Fantasy was coming out, right after the Taylor Swift incident, a year later, he said, you say anything, you can lose everything. If you say anything, you can lose everything. And I never forgot that. And it's crazy how a man with words could lose billions with words. And like Farrakhan said in his address, regarding the situation, he said, if you could lose billions of dollars in a day, did you really have it? No, you didn't. It was all an illusion, right? Even Ye said in the Piers Morgan interview, nigga, I ain't really got money like that. I got such and such. I ain't trying to pocket watch. I got such and such in the bank. He said it out of his own mouth. Like, he just said it randomly, like. And in fact, this is how you know the media don't give a fuck. If I was in media, I was like, really? Why do you say that? What do you mean? They just say, okay, he go back to apologizing to the Jews. I'm like, okay, cool. We know what this is. But that's just media doing media. They don't really care about what's really going on. But it's just like, freedom of speech, man, ain't free. And that's cool to say. You have freedom of speech without freedom of consequences. That's cool to say. But like, how can you lose everything? You ain't harm nobody. You ain't wish to riot. You ain't try to build a wall. You ain't try to, create weapons of mass destruction and create a fake war. You ain't done anything to harm nobody. People just got hurt by words, not by your actions. And you can lose billions. Really think about that. So how free are we? Gotta build our own. Well, hopefully one day I'll get to see it before I see the pearly gates. We gotta build our own everything, man. So that nobody can take nothing away from us. The benediction, I'm let Chappelle bring it home, man.
This guy lost $1.5 billion in a day. $1.5 billion in a day. I saw that. I said, put your chain on, nigga. Welcome back.
Welcome back, baby.
It shouldn't be this scary to talk about anything. It's making my job incredibly difficult. To be honest with you, I'm getting sick of talking to a crowd like this. I love you to death. And I thank you for your support. And I hope they don't take anything away from me. Whoever they are. We got a great show tonight.
Oh, Black Star in the building. You know Black Star with Chappelle, man. Oh, man. Shout out to them. I wonder what they're going to perform. I might have to do a reaction to that. But shout out to Chappelle, man. I know Ye is the narcissist that he is. We got to be honest. He might kind of feel the way. But Chappelle never punched down on him. You know how another community said they were being punched down on him. But Chappelle just made light of the situation. But he also brought seriousness to the situation. Right? So, here's the thing. For your musicians, your comedians, your journalists, your everything. For anybody who's a content creator, anybody that has a public platform, we have to unite, man, because they're trying to take away freedom of speech. You cannot tell me just because a nigga says something you did not like, you could take billions away from him. You can't tell me because a nigga posted, not said words, posted something you ain't like, you could take millions away from him or take his job away. Because if the goal is progression and conversation, then that's where progression happens at conversation, not cancellation. Progression happens at conversation, not cancellation. Because I said this in many of videos that I never posted because I was very angry. So I said I'm not going to post it because I definitely going to have all my shit taken away. You become the hate that you create. You become the hate that you create. You're creating you creating an environment where people are scared to talk about you and afraid of you. You are the hate. If you create an environment where people can't say your name, that should tell you something about you. You have to get out there and say, no, you can say, we can talk, we can have a conversation, but it's not about that. Because if it's really about teaching each other and not trying to have another Holocaust and really we would have conversation. Not like Farrakhan, if you believe it, I know it's controversial and some things you gotta take with a grain of salt. But if you have a conversation with them and rabbis and people at the table talking about, yeah, that's cool, Farrakhan, but we need you to be silent and we need you to do a list of these things to be in our good graces and we're keeping an eye on you just to make sure that you are doing what you're supposed to do like you a child. Come on, man. I think God, Kyrie, did what he did. Because it showed you, Ye was the extreme, right? Of just calling, Ye from day one is going to call something out. If something blue, something blue. He don't care about if it's not supposed to be blue, if it look teal. If it's blue, it's blue. That's Ye. He don't care. Kyrie didn't say a word. He posted a link to a movie, and then they attacked him for posting a link to a movie. Like, we don't have the freedom to watch or say what we want or view what we want or read what we want. Just like the slaves used to do. Those used to be illegal to read. And they say, y'all hurt these group of people. And then when we speak on our hurt, they completely bypass that. Yet Kyrie said multiple times, I'm trying to learn knowledge of self. I'm trying to learn my history because it was taken away from me and my ancestors. 300 million people died. Completely passed over that. So what about the Jews? Are you concerned about how you hurt them? Completely passed over a nigga saying 300 million were killed. Our Holocaust. Ripped our knowledge of history was taken away from us. Our Holocaust. And nigga said, yeah, but once again, about the Jews. It lets you know what people really care about. They don't care about our hurt. We have to live with the enemy every day. We've had fathers taken away from their home, crack and guns put into our neighborhoods, the prophetization of violence with our music, and white people like Leo Cohen profiting off it and say, well, I got a family feed, so fuck you and your family. Fuck you in the black neighborhoods. Fuck you in the black community. Fuck the black culture. Fuck hip hop. I got a family feed, so I'm going to pick me over the people that actually make the music and actually the music is for. Well, fuck y'all. It's what it is. That's the society we have lived with for generations. But I wonder why we continue to always be mad. And then, like Chappelle said, we've been saying this going on, this going on, this going on, this going on. White people, oh, that's all made up in your head, Negro. That's not really going on. Why can't y'all just get along? Jay-Z made it. Or so-and-so made it. Why can't you be like them? Like we're all just a monolith that we have to be a ball player or a rapper to make it. Ball player or a rapper. And both have been canceled within a interesting. Chappelle said that in a previous special too. Nigga, you better learn how to rap or play ball, nigga. It's a rap for y'all niggas, man. Oh, man. But yeah, that's Chappelle. This is one of the smartest niggas, one of the leaders of our culture. Defending free speech. Yeah, he made some jokes. But it lets you know the state of where we are right now. Right? The fact that even Chappelle, like, I have to walk on eggshells because certain people that shall not be named might get offended and might try to take my job away. People, you have to rise up. We got to rise up right now. We're not talking about creating a war. We're not talking about trying to create a riot or violence. Well, we have to speak out and say no. He has the right to speak. He has the right to speak. He has the right to post. He has the right to say how he feels. And if we have an issue, we're going to talk about it. That's it. We're not going to cancel. But shout out to Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, all our greats. Hold it down, man. Peace and love. Blessings.